Does the mainstream news media work really, really hard to keep you upset, mad, afraid, all of the above? I have the answer for you in this video, and I'm also going to teach you exactly why, and I'm also going to teach you how it's actually hindering your success in business, in wealth, in life in this video, and I'm going to show you how to actually combat that and make sure that you're thinking in the right way to build massive wealth. I'm the infamous Joel, and your boss hates me because I show you how to live a life of freedom, passion, and fulfillment. And if you're infamous too, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Now let's go. It's plain and simple. If you've lived in America for long enough, you've noticed that the news media is extremely biased. But why? Why are they like that? Why do they only tell one side of the story or the other side of the story? There's all this Democrat and Republican. Me, typically, I don't really side with one or the other. I just kind of formulate my own opinion, but I never hate the other side. I think that's the worst thing you can possibly do. I think that bashing the other side, demonizing the other side, or even worse, calling people stupid just because they disagree with you is one of the most poison, toxic things you can do, not just for other people, but for yourself. There was a great person, and I don't remember the name of this person, that once said that when you hate someone else, you actually destroy yourself. And this is actually true. Studies actually show that when you're mad at someone, when you expend that much energy, when you hate them, when you're fueled by all this fire, you're actually feeling these chemical releases in your brain. I don't know the actual technical part of it, but it's actually like killing your mood, and it's killing your ability to think. It's killing your ability to thrive and prosper, and it just keeps you stuck in this almost depressed state because you're so mad at all these other people. So try to avoid that 110%. Of course, someone's going to flip you off in traffic every once in a while and you're going to be all upset, but that's different than what we're talking about here. So I want to just talk about this idea of watching the news media, watching all these horrible stories, murder, and all this stuff going on. I'm not trying to say and deny that it doesn't exist. I'm not trying to say that you shouldn't feel bad. I'm trying to say that the news media is actually programmed that way on purpose. Let me explain. See, long ago, the powerful elites on the planet, but especially in the United States, they got together and they realized that if they keep people in smaller and weaker groups, then it's harder for them to fight back. Think about it. You probably go to a 9-to-5 every single day, and even within your 9-to-5, within your employee structure, there's all these politics. This guy doesn't like this guy. These girls are gossiping about this girl, and there's all this arguing going on, and there's all this like, I don't like them because of this, and I don't like them because of that. I challenge you, always think about where these ideas are coming from. Why do you think that way? Did that idea really come from you, or did it come from some semblance of what is right and what is wrong? And really, that's just subjective. That it just depends on who you ask, and no one's stupid for thinking different than you. So start practicing actually literally and truly respecting other people's ideas, because they're really trying to work hard, and I say them and they know who I'm talking about. They're really trying to work hard to make sure everybody is fighting each other and ignoring the real problems going on out there. And when I say the real problems, I'm talking about how they keep on gaining more control, spending billions of dollars a year, lobbying to get what they want, which is always the same. It's more for themselves and less for everybody else. And they're doing this whole sleight of hand thing. They're saying, hey, look over here while we take over the planet. And I know on this channel, I always talk about affiliate marketing. I always talk about getting into your own business online, but there's a reason for that besides just making money. It's to actually leave this industrial age, which I believe is modern day slavery. You have so many people out there right now who are worried about inflation, and the cost of living is going up, and they have to put in more hours at work and more overtimes, and they're separated from their family and their kids, and that kind of stuff drives me crazy and it makes me sick, because I know and you know that all the way at the top of that company, the big boss, they don't care. At the end of the day, they do not give a crap. Wealthy people know one secret in life. If you can always leverage other people's time, if you can manipulate them to go work for you, then you're always in control and you can live the kind of life that you really want. Stop making your boss rich, then jump into an online business. I'm dead serious. Jump into an online business, start your own thing. You have some time on the side, I know you do, and build it up so that you don't have to worry about this stuff that's going on in the matrix, okay? You don't have to worry about that. That world is slowly dying because they took over that world. It's their rules now. Okay, so just jump out of it altogether, start your own thing and say screw you. That's what I did, and I'm more fulfilled and happy than I've ever been. They can't ever tell me what to do. You see, we were all taught that story when we were little about Tom Sawyer and his friend Huckleberry Finn. Now, I don't know if that story is true or if even I remember it the right way, but let's go over it. Tom Sawyer had to paint the fence. He convinced his friend Huckleberry Finn to paint the fence for him. He said, hey, here, paint this fence, and I'll be right back so that we can play and have fun, blah, blah, blah. Tom Sawyer went off. He never came back until the job was completely done. And that's supposed to I think it's supposed to teach you as a kid the concept of leverage and the concept of manipulation. And wealthy people take this and run with it every single day. Think about it. They would not be wealthy in the first place if not for their schools brainwashing you, if not for their colleges brainwashing you, if not for this whole system that's brainwashing you, given this illusion of safe, secure job and, you know, make all this income and blah, blah, blah. Really, they understand leverage because you're not able to use other people's time. You're using your time. And the only way to make more income is to use more of your time. But the only way they make more income is to use more of your time. That's leverage, okay? So in this online business space, the only way to make more income is to actually build a better asset. That's a different story. An online business, whether you have some kind of a store, drop shipping, e-commerce, Amazon, my thing is affiliate marketing. I think it's the best one out of the bunch. But long story short, all you need to know is when you build a strong asset, when that business is able to generate traffic and multiply its time, that is super powerful. That means you only have to work 2, maybe 6 hours a week max, 2 to 6 hours, somewhere like that. And you can make a full-time income from home. You have all this free time. And if you want to make more money, build a more powerful asset and just put a little bit more time into it so it can run without you. That has never existed in the history of mankind until today. So don't miss this opportunity. Okay, period, point blank. You do not want to miss this opportunity to build digital assets, have it work for you, become wealthy, and leave the matrix. You cannot win in this game. If you look at it, take a long look at it. Take a step back and look at the matrix, right? I call it the matrix, the real world, right? Look at it and say to yourself, oh my God, it is game over. There's no way to win in that game. You can go back to school, you can get a better job, and the problem will persist. They'll keep the inflation going. They'll keep the taxes going. They keep all this stuff going. The rich will become richer. The poor will become poorer. And it's game over. We're in the game over stage of that game. The only thing you can do is build an asset that makes money for you. That's the only way to get out of this whole thing. And as far as the news media, you absolutely have to turn it off and stop watching it. You have to know they're using it for brain control, mind control. Okay, they're using it to try to make you upset, make you angry, make you throw stones at your enemies. I'm not your enemy. They're not your enemy. None of these people are your enemy. They're your enemy, okay? And the only thing they want you to do is be distracted, keep working, keep being angry at other people who are not doing anything to you, okay? So as far as the media, turn it off, change your mindset to a positive mindset, empower yourself, say, I can do this, I'm going to start my own thing. I don't need to, depend on the nanny state or anything like that. I'm going to go do my own thing. Now, if you're a fan of that, if you like that idea, keep watching more of my videos on this channel because I teach all kinds of make money online, starting a business stuff on this channel. I'm the infamous Joel and I'm out.